Greetings. Hello, hello. Yeah, I've still got the Recovery of the Dead, and I thought we'd just do something a bit we've done before technically, but it's been like 4 years and they've had a brand new update with loads of new models and updates and new spooky stuff. And I thought, you know what? I actually do want to have a look at Helltown again. It's one of my favorite little indie games we played. Like I think it's a cool little one. And I think it'd be quite fun. Especially as I'm still a bit gravelly and a bit partially deceased. Partial ceased. Par-ceased? Yeah, exactly, that works. Hello, Prepare. Hey, Colin. Hey, Havoc. Hey, Verret. Hey, Deeks. Hey, Rogue. Hey, everyone. Right, I'm gonna go. Hey, Kane. Listen to it. I'm just gonna go put the kettle on a second. Ooh. Have I run over a cat? No, I haven't. Okay, good. Is this the man who cannot stealth? Nonsense. I can stealth perfectly fine. I just chose not to. I made a conscious decision to get caught so I could have more combat. Right, gonna go put the kettle on. I leave Sinzai in charge today. Baby. Right, the kettle is on. I just need to go defustinate a cat. Won't be a sec. Cats. Shit, forgot. Let me take some more Lemsip. Right, let me boot the game up a sec. You had your first cock and balls torture session. Nice. How did it go? How's the volume for this? Is that too loud? Might be. Let me see how it this. Let me listen to it on my headphones. How is that? Might turn that down a smidge. That sounds a bit better. I'll turn it down a smidge. There we go. Sorry, I'm an unfathomable baddie, and I forgot to do my lemsip as well, so I'm going to do that at the same time. Cognitive behavioral therapy? Oh! Oh, that's disappointing. Jokes aside, I'm glad it went well. Obviously, I knew what you meant, but I'm glad it went alright. Sounds very positive. Though I do know a lady called Willow if you do want the other CB2. Just let me know. She's a 9-foot-tall goth girl. She'll take your lunch money and flush your head down the toilet. Don't mega bin me. Don't make me laugh. Right, let me pour the tea. Ah. I haven't used her services myself. I dare not. What if I didn't survive? Alright, so do you think the volume's okay? At least I heard so. Oh, Thirebird, thank you so much. For 3 months in advance. Well, that's really nice of you. Thank you for all the support. It's very... it's very much appreciated. Sorry, I'm going to try and hit mute if I can catch myself. I do apologize. How you been doing? I'm sorry you've had such a rough time. What are we up to? We're looking at Helltown again, and I hope you're all looking forward to it, because this we played about 4 years ago. It's set in like a 1950s like little town where things are a little bit off. Yes, the Bruja trailer. I've seen it. We'll watch it on stream next time we Vampire. Actually, we might do that tomorrow, simply because they're going to be doing the new information about the DLC tomorrow as well. And thank you, Mars. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for that. For the 74. And Froggy, thank you for the 84. Ludiversary. Thanks, Froggy. I'll feel better. I will. Thank you for all the support, everyone. You're all very lovely as always. For a library degree, nice. What to do like library work itself? That's really cool. Oh, let me just, while we're here, let me check. Is there anything we need to worry about? Quality far out. Grody. No, we want far out, for sure. The original game was 2017, I guess. Yeah. For some reason, it felt newer than that, but... Right. Just sorting the tea out finally, and then we're good to go. Right.
Lewd. Lewd.
I honestly didn't plan this through very well. I've got tea and lemsip. I'm going to be weeing.
Lewd.
My old man bladder won't cool. What the hell? An anonymous gifter was gifting 5 gift subs. What the hell? Thank you so much, everyone. Holy crap, look at all these subs. What's going on? What's going on? You make me... you make me cough.
Lewd.
Oh dear god. Hold on. Oh, thank you so much. Ow, that hurts. Thank you so much. That is incredible. Thank you, anonymous gifter. That was very lovely. Thank you very much. No killing. Thank you, Firebird, for the gifty as well. Thank you very much. Griffith did nothing wrong, donated... Oh dear god. I don't believe that's true. Griffith did so many things wrong. For starters, he wasn't really good at winning battles, was he? Let me just get Streamlabs up so I can see the message as well. Thank you so much. Wolf Soul, thank you for adding to the tier 1 subs as well there. Thank you, Wolf Soul. Lemsit Fund, you sick fuck. Mate, I appreciate it, but you wouldn't believe, like, on point, you wouldn't believe how much the Lemsit was. I went to the shop today to get some. £6.99. What the fuck? Outrageous. Can you believe that? What? I know. £6.99 for like 10 sachets. Absolute highway robbery. Thank you so much for all the gifties. Thank you, peeps. That was very lovely. You're slaying me with your kind lootery. All right, shall we get looting? Was the farmers wearing a bandana? They might as well have been. I want to play. I do. Are you ready for some spookery? This game features disturbing and violent images. Yes, you will do just fine. That's Willow the Goth, by the way, if anyone wants to hire her services. This is Neo, I feel. Actually, I'm probably going to be saying that a lot, but I'm going to need to not be a bit redundant, really. Oh. What an awful thing, I just wanted to stop. Ugh. Oh dear god. Oh, could have done without that nightmare to start off the week. Maybe it's the stress. Got a whole new assignment after all. Better get this day started. We're a postie, I think. Well, this looks nice. We're in low-res town. I love low-res town. It's my favourite next to, like, bad texture town. And slightly awkward invisible wall town. It's really hot outside, although I can't complain with a beautiful day like today's. Oh my god, we got physics. Good god.
Lewd.
Hey, Cav, thank you very much for the resub as well, dude. Thank you. What's this game about? We are a postman in a 1950s town, where things are slightly askew. I think I'll probably... I don't think I'll explain more than that if you've never seen it. It's quite cool. That's an awkward warping outside. That's just how, low texturesville USA looks. Don't judge. A letter concerning my new assignment. Dear Mr. Doe, as a cherished member of our family, the St. Marian Postal Service is happy to offer you an exciting opportunity. You've been selected to expand our service into a new housing development called Little Vale. Please report to the main office on June the 12th, 1959, where more details will be shared. Yeah. Screw these low-res books, though. And let's chat. Hate my room. Hate these books. Right, get dressed and head out to deliver folks their mail. Hail Satan! The presentation on this has definitely been improved a tad. No doubt about that. I love the square wheels though. It's lagging out 14. That's just the sheer amount of bunny cleavage you're seeing. It's bad for the PC. So this is it. Little Vale. Talk about a scenic view. I was told there wasn't civic numbers yet, so I'll have to find the addresses by name. Shouldn't be too hard in such a small community. But first, I should go meet the head of the local post office, see if there's anything I should collect. Ain't she a beaut? It's very square. Yeah, the models are all slightly different. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Postman. If you want to share a cup of tea with someone, just give me a holler. Thanks, Rachel. What a queen. This is Bill. My old lady Betty has been in such a good mood since we got this pad. I won't lie. I've also been feeling pretty jazzed lately. It's been such a gas moving here. Talk about our own little paradise. I hope you have a nice day, mister. Man, this place looks lovely. Whatever business you have here, make it quick. This town is the only safe place left on this grody earth, and I don't want any outsiders spoiling it. Wow, rude. Who are the packages already in the truck for? I assume we'll be delivering them, but we gotta check the local post office, right? Hey there, stranger. Are you all show and no go like the last guy? Oh, don't look so uptight. I'm only teasing. None of your 1950s ankles there. None, sir. Hello, sir. Hope you have a pleasant stay in our town. May she watch over you. Sounds reasonable. Hello, sir. No coughing. I'm already doing enough of that. Please excuse me. Don't worry. It's nothing contagious. Please don't bother my wife Susie too much, sir. She's very ill. Lately, however, things have been looking up. Thank Lilith. Oh yeah, hail Lilith. I think. Ah, you must be the delivery guy I was told about. Welcome to Little Vale. You'll find life here is much less busy than St. Marion. So much so, in fact, that we have one single package to send. Get it straight from the delivery box and bring it back to your truck. There's one package in the delivery box. Looks like a bunch of documents. I want to drop it at my truck and start delivering the packages I brought. So I think before, the postman was living in town? Or staying in town, I think. It looks like we're just visiting this time. All of them have cold, dead eyes? What? No. Imagining things. By Manly Badass Hero. Yeah, I think that's where I saw the original one. But this has had an update since. Like quite a big, substantial update. In you go. Now the first package is attached to Rachel. It's got a real nice smell to it. Who was Rachel? You were Rachel, right? Oh, how swell. My exotic herbs finally arrived. That'll be perfect for the special tea I like to make. Thank you. Yeah, whatever, Rachel. Should we look around town before we finish them out? Looks nice. So we got like a construction yard here, I guess. Look at these hunky men in high-vis jackets. Ah, another one of you. The last guy split without notice. They say he didn't even show up for work the next day. Talk about professionalism. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm busy right now. Tim over there, he's my supervisor. If you have questions, go talk to him. Alright. This will be my asbestos home. I mean, asbestos is a miracle. Like, it's fireproof. It's incredibly sturdy. What more do you want? We should build everything out of asbestos, I feel. This station wagon seems to be the only car in town. Maybe it's the visitors? Folks here don't seem to get out much. Welcome to Little Vale, fella. This town might be not hip at the moment, but I've got big plans to change all that. Folks will pay big money to get a pad here, mark my words. Soon! What a place to live. There's the water tower. Yeah, I mean, it looks nice enough. Hi there. You're the new postman, aren't you? That's so exciting. I know all the gossip you come by. Don't worry, I'm a no Fink. What's a Fink? Apparently she's no Fink. Jonathan? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. I mistook you for someone. You look just like him. You alright, Bruce?
Lewd.
Oh my, what a queer sight. You're the splitting image of our late son, Jonathan. What should I do to see him again? There's a nice little church here. Oh, hey, Masek. Been a busy couple of weeks, I'm glad to be back. Glad to see you recognizing the power of asbestos, of course. Asbestos is our king. Lord and Saviour. All hail asbestos. Ain't that bell out of sight? It's a one of a kind made just for us. Little Vale's crown jewel. That's my opinion. I can admire it all day. Here's a nice bell. Well, you must be the new postman, yes? Please do whatever you do and then scamper off. We're running a tight ship around here. We don't need some hippie aimlessly running around. Hippie? Yeah, alright, lady with her lips sewed up or whatever. Park gates are chained and locked up. I guess they don't want people going in. Oh, we can go in the church. Looks nice. Apparently for this version of the game, the person who did Crow County's music did it. Hello, my son, and welcome to Little Vale. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hope your time here will be pleasant, however short it might be. Groovy. Is that a portrait of a saint? I'm not familiar with her, but she seems important. A large bookshelf. Many of the books are written in a language I don't know. All hail Lilith? Is this a cult? No. 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 Surely not. The Reverend's evil? Nonsense. Seems like an upstanding guy. Sorry. Have we talked to everybody? My general store has been all the essentials one might need for a happy life. If you can't find something, just holler and I'll make sure to have it for next time. Were you called here too, mister? Don't be scared. You mustn't be. She has a plan for all of us. Everyone's a bit weird. Some nice standing stones here. That's good. Guess I should get back to the truck, I suppose. Maybe it's just a delusion, but I feel like someone's watching me. Fascism. Wonderful. Hobbits? Yeah, I mean, people in the 50s were sure, right? Right, we got a new package. Second package addressed to the pastor. It's pretty hefty, like a bunch of books. Well, we know the pastor is. He's at the church. Let's go say hello to him. Nyam. There's a reason they didn't call it asbestos. Yeah, it's asbestos. Quite right. Asbest building stos. Fireproof stos. All hail Lilith. I have no feet. Oh, I literally can't move forward and looking down. That's strange. Here you go, Pastor. Hello, my son. See, you brought me my parcel. Many thanks. These old tomes were hard to come by, so I'm relieved to see them intact after such a long journey. Speaking of ordering things, I talked about on the old Twatters, but I've ordered a copy of Rule of Rose. We were talking about it not that long ago, and I decided to finally bite the bullet and figured that even though there's some, they found that supply of them, they won't last forever, and I'll just get one now. So I got a nice copy of it. Of the UK ones. Bit of a novelty in it. I've never played it. I think Rufus played it, I think. What's a copy of that run you these days? The UK copy, again, it was banned in the UK. Well, banned in Europe as a whole. They never really released it properly, right? So the PAL version's quite rare these days. They found a supplier. Yeah, that's the weird thing. So the story is, so let me just very quickly. The story is that it was coming out in Europe, but some European parliamentarian, I think, was basically like, nah, this game's like gribbly and shit, right? And so 505 decided to pull it because they were getting a lot of heat over it. So they sent out copies in Italy, so the warehouses had them, but I don't think any other country did. And that was the UK, or the English version of the game, I suppose. On PS2, you generally got English, and it had additional languages on the disc. And then they recalled them, and they managed. So there was a few copies out in the wild. There's a few copies out in the wild overall. But about 9 months ago, 10 months ago, they found in a warehouse in Italy a crate that was sealed, and they opened it and it was full of Rule of Rose. So there's another, what, 100? 200? Which dropped the price pretty dramatically, but probably not forever. There's one more package. It's addressed to Patrice. There seems to be a ton of stuff in. Who's Patrice again? Well, let's go find her. That was Betty. That was Rachel. That was Betty. Are you Patrice? That's Maud. Fuck off, Maud. Can't barge someone else's house? That's true, we can't. You're not. Are you Patrice? That's Patricia. Well, they ain't boss. A new face in town. Pardon my manners. We're a pretty reclusive bunch, as you can see. Every day I meet someone new. That's Isabella. We check their... That's Nancy. Can't believe we can't barge into people's houses. That's just rubbish. What's the bin doing out here? I think I'll put it here. This is the ill lady, Susie. Are you Patrice? That's Claire. What was that? Oh, not long now? Okay, that's a bit weird. It's fine. Laura. It's gonna ring for the first time tomorrow night during a big celebration. You'll wish you'd been there. Maybe I will. That's Violet. That was George, right? Oh, sorry, that's Bruce. Cindy. What's gribbly about Rule of Rose? It's not, it's just a horror game like Haunting Ground. If anything, it's tamer than Haunting Ground is, but... That's Chris. What was that? Good day. He talked about our celebration that night. Is Patrice would be a lady's name, right? I'm not being stupid. That's Bill. May she continue to guide us. Maybe Patrice is in the shack? Wait, where was the shack? That's just the bridge out of town, I guess. Patrice, where are ya? I'll check the little hovel. Hello? I don't think anyone's living here. I don't remember seeing a Patrice. Maybe I'm being stupid. Oh! It is actually a dude. Damn it! Would you look at that? I wasn't expecting you so soon. Thanks, lad. If it's no bother, we mind taking these brushes and paints to Jim. He should be by the river near the bridge. In a small clearing. Oh, it's getting late. I've only delivered 3 things. Yeah, but basically because of all that, the game ended up being really rare in Europe in general. So the PAL version of the game used to go for around £600 to £700. What's that? Like $850, $900, I think. Like, so it's quite an expensive game. But because they found like those copies, it went to about 200. I got mine a bit cheaper than that. Oh, these are just what I need to finish my creation. Thanks, mister. It's not quite finished yet. This thing's giving me the creeps, but most statues do. Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I guess we'll go back to our dude and say we're done for the day. We've delivered all of our little parcels. You saw it in CX last year for 350? Depending when it was last year, that might have been the one of the ones they found. The one I've got is a sealed copy, like brand new and sealed completely. Let's see if the guy wants us to do anything else before we leave. Oh, I guess that's it. Nothing else in the delivery box? Well, if the mail is clear, I guess we'll go for the day. Head home. No one in Haunted Ground's underage, though. No, they're not, I don't think. Fiona's, at least 18. That's it, we out. Oh. Oh, shucks, what rotten luck. My truck worked perfectly just fine a few hours ago. Might need to rent a room at the hotel for the night and get the truck towed tomorrow morning. Damn it. It's busted, I better get some sleep. It's amazing this place even has a hotel, but, yeah. Pardon me? Everyone's so happy and smiley in this place, though. Not sure we'll have any mail out of town for them, but, you know, let's go to the hotel. One room for the night, of course. Please head to the elevator. Your room is 119. We lack a lot of commodities, but I hope your stay will be pleasant. Looks like I'm not the only outsider here after all. My name's Neil. I'm a reporter for the Rockies Inquirer. Been following leads on some strange stuff here. Like, real strange, you dig? Don't know how long you plan on staying in Little Vale, but I'd make it quick if I was you. A lot of folks have been going missing around these parts. The cops tell everyone it's brown bears. Well, in my opinion, the whole thing stinks. Bears have never been an issue before. Why now? Bing bong! What will be 119? Oh hell. Very squeaky. Ah, here we are. I shut my door? I should. Well, whatever. I should use some shut-eye. Hopefully I'm gonna be alright tomorrow. Is that the shining carpet? A light sleeper. A legally distinct carpet. Did I hear shouts? Was I dreaming? Did we hear shouts? The non-copyright infringing 4 option. You left the door open, wouldn't you? Can't make heads or tails of the writing on this paper. My God! Is this where the other fellow stayed? Did someone break into his room? You peed a little. That's how the nuns get you. Yeah, it's true. Like, you leave the door open, like, That's how you get goblins after you, honestly. The elevator won't come up. It's not like, it's like spooky, I forget which one of the SCPs is, where it's like hovers over your bed at night or something. Hello. It's Sister Willow. She's a lovely lady. I apologize if we woke you up. Don't worry, I'll be all yours very soon, but for now, let's put you back to sleep. Normally to pay for that sort of service. What the hell? Oh, I was dreaming. It's already morning. I don't remember waking up. These nightmares are getting worse. Oh, the painting's gone. Extra spooky. I hear my cat making a lot of noise downstairs. Rude. Everything looks normal. What am I saying? Of course it looks normal. Fucking ghosts. Good morning, my son. I'm aware your vehicle has malfunctioned, so we're taking the liberty of calling a tow truck for you. Should be back tomorrow. In the meantime, if there's no bother, I have a request to ask of you. We have a very important event scheduled for tonight, and we desperately need some help with a matter in particular. I'd be eternally grateful if you could visit George at the post office and help us. Oh, yeah, sure. Good day, and may she watch over you. Yeah, sure. Bit foggier today. Just bad weather, I guess. Oh, Mr. Postman, why you look as gloomy as the weather? Did you have trouble sleeping? You can't let a silly fog bum you out for tonight's big event. Wondering where everyone went? Most of them already gathered inside the church. The celebration takes place tonight. I just don't like cramped spaces. Seeing the town like this, it's pleasant. I'm glad to see you. Came to help out, didn't you? Everyone in town needs to receive their customized bouquet before tonight's event. I have a lot of things to take care of, and there's still 3 undelivered bouquets here. You'll know who's whom. The colours unique to each bouquet. Okay. It's a beautiful assortment of myrtle, snapdragons, and palms. There are 3 black roses at the centre. There's my bouquet. Oh, I'm so excited tonight.
Lewd.
Not a lot of people managed to earn the 3 black roses. It's something to be proud of. I don't regret a single one of them. Oh, thank you, Grab. Sorry, sir, I'm manager right now. I don't really want to talk. Thank you for the reso, Crab. Take one last look at the world around you, mister. It's all about to change. It's going to be so beautiful. Why can't I ever end up anywhere nice? The drugstore? The doors are locked. Standard. Just normal noises. Just normal noises. Maybe someone's at the spooky shack today. Ah, there's a moth! Go away, moth! There's no one living in here. Moths. Those are the runes, I guess. We got 2 out of 18. I mean, there isn't that many people in town right now, I guess. I guess we just look around, see what we can find. Is that you, Tim? This town's even dead than before, huh? Ha ha ha. We've all gone inside the church to kickstart tonight's event. Me? I'm gonna find myself a gal and start celebrating early, if you know what I mean. Best part, no worries about getting anyone knocked up anymore. What? Oh, I found another rune. Nice. Bit of a weird thing to say, Tim. It's like a little cave back here. It does sound a little bit like the cicadas. I always like the ones from the Japanese animes. Chirp, 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 chirp. Chirp. Chirp, 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 chirp. Do we speak to you? No, she doesn't want nothing. Alright, who else haven't we spoke to? There's those 2 at the front of the church, I guess. I have a hard time keeping still with the celebration happening later today. I've been promised a lot of things I deserve. Oh, I had to be patient. I don't mean to brag, but my bouquet has 4 black roses. Some of the folk here didn't even manage to get 1, like grow a pair. I wonder if you'd be the kind of guy who could earn himself 1. Tonight's the night. It's gonna be a blast. I've been told you get to hear the bell ring for the first time too. I'm so lucky to be part of tonight's event. Praise be unto Lilith. Oh yeah, hell Lilith, I guess. Who's missing their bouquets? My Eddie's always been there for me. I'll live through this though. It's been promised to me. I shouldn't bother them. I seem to be praying. Hi there, you're a real lucky guy, you know that? None of the other men in town can give Lilith what she needs, but you on the other hand. Oh, look at me running my mouth again. A lot of praying going on. Never understood why she chose a bum like you. Oh, if only been one of ours, being forced into this situation. A shame. My humble thanks to you, my son, for helping us. Tonight is a crucial moment for us, and everything must be as she wants it to be. My parish and I are at the forefront of a new world order, a better world. But do not fret. You'll have a place among us, whether you like it or not. Sounds legit. Well, let's go get the other flowers, I guess. Can I drink my lemsip yet? Oh god, that's actually worse than the lemon one. Fucking hell. I got a blackcurrant one. Ooh, yuck. It's a rugged assortment of dill, baby blues, and orange lilies. It doesn't have any black roses. Are they color coded for people? Someone wearing orange? I guess. Oh right, the bouquet. Thanks. Couldn't bring myself to earn a black rose, I just... Never mind. Everyone's so friendly and welcoming, I know, right? Oh man, this is disgusting. I do like feeling included, it's nice. A sickly looking assortment of ivy, rose and statice, with a single black rose at the center. Didn't someone mention about only earning 1? Well, she mentioned certain people only earn 1, right? Be patient. I think she said she had 4. Maybe the lady at the back of the church? She seems like a shitter though. Now pray and buzz off. My bouquet, thank you. Ugh. My first black rose. It wasn't easy, but believe me, it'll be worth it. Do you think it'll be worth it? Sorry, I'm just gonna swig this. This is fucking nasty. Yuck. I think the changes they've made to the story and pacing of this is way better, to be honest. I remember originally it was a bit disjointed, I think. It did feel a bit over the place. I still think the game possibly could have done with a few more days of, like, not a lot going on to build up a sense of dread. But then again, they might have changed. They've changed more than I think, so. Oh, this is like drinking poison! You'd think blackcurrant would be alright, but it's really not. Ugh. Fucking hell. There we go. Well, it looks like that's the last of them. You know the owner of the general store, Patrice? He was supposed to bring you a package of supplies today. I wonder what the holdup is. Would you mind checking on him for me? He should be somewhere in his store. Maybe we can do that. Did I ever smoke? No, not really. Not any length of time. Patrice? There's a letter on the clinic in St. Mar. There's a letter from the clinic in St. Marion on the table. The men's tests have all returned negative. Seems to be a series of fertility tests. I shouldn't be reading this. Patrice? List of everyone in town. There are notes beside each of their names. Bruce, 17459. Woman picked up on the highway. Nancy, blonde hitchhiker on the highway. Hiking couple. Nancy, 3 black roses. No, I need to get out of here. No, this can't be happening. I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god. Well, that's the reporter guy, right? Oh god. I think it's presumably because, like, with an indie game, they're trying to be as quickly paced as possible, right? I think, but I think it could have done with the build-up, like a few days of just normal with very smaller stuff, but that's just like my opinion, man. Oh, my head. They locked me in. I hid the keys around the park. Leave for it's too late. I got a flashlight. Oh no, it's a... Oh. Yay. I think the sound design is really good. You are here. Okay, so we got one at the back. How far are these? So at the end of the path, it goes right. Uh-oh. That's bad. Wanna get mosey on. Hell, Satan. Hey man, you alright? I think it's just the barbed wire slows you down, but nothing else, right? Yeah. Right, we got one key, so we need to go on a loop on that key. So let's go do that one. The key was in the middle of this. Nice. Nice. Got ya. You can't fool me, Satan. I'm way ahead of you. There we go, and we're back with the other key now. Can you die in this? I think if you get grabbed, I recall you getting sucked off into like demon hell or something. It used to be these were dogs. They were like dogs of sort. Ah, that's the last key. We out, baby. Eat shit, Satan. That looks perfectly normal. It's probably fine. This can't be happening. I need to get out of here. Mmm, tasty. Damn it, Satan's still here. Oh god, more Satan. Can I just get out of town? I feel we probably can. There's Satans everywhere. I'm gonna give this the, yeah, fuck this place approach. We out, baby. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem promising. Oh, wait. The other world. Did I get scammed? I think the reporter was dead in the shop, right? Hmm. You lost him? My instructions were clear. Keep him alive and locked up. I cannot afford to babysit you any longer. The ritual has begun and I must have him before dawn. Find him. Is he gonna... Oh? Was that the pastor? I always feel that killing your subordinates is not usually the most effective thing, but... You should probably go around them, I feel. This is way more in-depth than it used to be. I'm pretty sure. These are some good changes. Yeah, the ceiling thing is super neat, yeah. Oh yeah, the town actually looks like I guess a sigil. There's another one over there. Uh-oh, I lost him. That's probably okay, right? You alright, cat? What are you doing? This human must stop the witch's ritual. Chthon and the human's world are colliding. This isn't the natural order. The ritual's origin is located inside that floating building. This human must go inside. He needs to find a way inside. That floating building? Well, that's not really floating, is it? I feel these spooky crystals with lots of shouting is possibly the... Seems relatively... The humans got what they asked for. Their souls have overpowered the human witch's ritual. She seeks to birth a being to rule over us. Foolish human witch. I like me an old-fashioned witch. I reckon I should take that with me. Oh, nice. That's a really cool design. Like, I love the pipes. It is very Silent Hilly in a way, but I like the pipes and the look. I think this is, the art direction of this is really solid. I remember this sort of like slight ceiling-y bit before, but I didn't remember it looking like this. I don't remember it being this involved either. I think there's been some good work done with this. This is quite the, this is almost like a redo version more than... that's kind of weird. You alright, steady? Oh. The hell? Well, that wasn't very nice. Seemed a smidge unnecessary. The guy just come up and slapped me one. I got pasteured. All hail Pasteur. So we need to get around this way. Guess we need to find a way of getting in. Why are you? Well, this guy's following me, which is a little bit rude. As far as I know, I can't jump. So I need to maybe... I don't know how I get that off. Can you lure him into it? Will he knock it off, do you think? Twitch is having a day compressing this. Oh, is it really? Is it having a bit of a mare with this? Look, it's the shack. It's shut tight. I guess because of like the low res style graphics, it's it freaks it a little bit. I can throw something. That's a good idea. Find something we can hold, I guess. Like 10,000 different gribblers over here. Shush. Ah, here we go. I gone the wrong way. I remember the town being so difficult to navigate. Here we go. Almost. A little bit higher. Yay! Good shout. Uh-oh. Where is this one? That's the one from all the way over there, right? Okay, I guess we just need to go around. I don't know why we can go in here. Where do we think we take this then? Do you reckon I can throw it over the wall? Up. Scam. Okay. How do we get in there? Ugh, hello. It seems like this is the way in. Feels like we can climb on something? Oh. Duh. I mean, I've already done the puzzle, I guess. I just need to go around and get the... I've already thrown the ball over the hole. Man, I'm so good with balls and holes. Like a fucking ball hole expert. I think we gotta watch out for El Gribbolo. He of the floatiness.
Lewd.
Oh, thank you, Virite. Thank you. Yeah, you can piss off an all, mate. So how do we get around there, then? I don't go under there, do I? Do I move the stuff out of the way? I guess so. Scam. Are they on a set path, or I just have to avoid them? No. Ow. Rude. Get juked on, nerds. Alright. Right. Last hole ball. Let's go. This is neat. Where's Big Matey got to? Where's Pastor Boy? Right, you. There he is. I don't think he can see us, right? He can just hear us, I'm guessing. We need some way of getting in here. Ah, here's like the entrance to the Spooksville, I guess. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I missed something spooky. I think something spooky appeared, but I missed it. Sorry. Gosh, just like the good old days, isn't it? local man has issues with... Damn it. Oh, first time. Yeah, whatever, G. Too fast for you, mate. Boom. Do I go out the same way? I can't just go back in the other way? What a fucking fraud. Go on in. Floaty dickhead. I like the way the floaty guys wobble a second. Oh, sorry, my phone's gone. I think they wobble in a really cool way. Delicious. Let's see. Alright, the last one's over that way, right? No, the last one's over that way. How do we get round over to that one then? Round the back? Can we go up this? Can we go down the? Oh, we can go up the middle here. Around this, then. No, we can't. How do we go to that one then? Matey's got stuck on a pole over there. Poor guy. Please all feel sorry for Matey. He's trying. He's trying his best. I tried my best. Just wasn't good enough. Ah. No, maybe somewhat, Oh no, he made it. Oh, good for you, dude. How do we get around there? Do we go through the maze? We go a different direction, maybe? We go north instead of south? We get out that way? Get bibliotech, nerd. No, you didn't care for bibliotech. Alright, we did it. This one's got goblins. That's mildly inconvenient. Ah! Oh no! Lol, we can do about it now, demon fucker. Yeah, I'll teach him. You can't stop me, I can't read. Joke's on you all. Oh, it's a good old-fashioned skull. Fuck. Oh! Literally GG easy. Look at that. I think I used to watch you 13 years ago on YouTube. Did you used to have a Silent Hill LP or something? I had one or two. One or two Silent Hill LPs. I'm basically the same as I was. I'm just older and more decrepit. So welcome in. And here I am playing a spooky game on a... Shit. Okay, that doesn't count. Shit. That also doesn't count. Oh, nice. That's crazy, man. Well, welcome in. I'm just well seasoned. I'm marinated, exactly. Glad you're still going. Thanks, man. They always say legends never die, which is possibly true. As a non-legend, I'm not sure if that applies. But what they do say is that British people marinate well like surströmming, or Marmite. So that's probably okay too. We'll take it. Loved your LPs, I missed the LP era. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a... Sorry, I'm trying not to die today. It's a bit of a long lost art these days, isn't it? The old LePuz. I do miss them. LePuz were the good times. Can I go through the tube? Tubes! Tubes! There we go. Right, look at these sick jukes. Look at these sick jukes! Oh my god, get absolutely devastated, my dude. Uh-oh. No one has ever devastated that boy like I did just now. Go away, pasta guy. Where's the big floating tower? There it is. Say, where's the big floating tower? Just look in the sky, right? Absolute savaged. God damn. What a genius. I was a father of a hamster. Meg was a fine lady. Wait, what? No, did I miss one? Oh my god, have I frauded myself? Am I blind? Uh-oh. I don't see any scary towers. Ruh-roh. Well, the chance I can just jump off this and not die? 0? Damn. I feel like I could probably jump that, but... Maybe we go into the... I need a key to open this door. Shit. This is a smidge unfortunate. I know I need to find a way inside. I'm working on it. God dang. And I thought I was so excited as well. There's a pillar of light on the left, is there? Where? Oh, over there. Oh, piss. I think I've ruined everything. I'm so sorry. Right. So I guess we need to go the way we did. And back around. I blame the ceiling gribblers, TBH. It's like over that side. Oh, there's a cave. Nice. Oh, this is fine. Alright. Oh. The bibliothèque. Come on. Boosh! Fuck. Up. You keep setting up these rudimentary physics puzzles for me to deal with. Ah, shit. How do we get up there, do we wonder? Can I just throw it? Can I lower these fine gentlemen down? They're just doing yoga? I mean, I think they're probably just doing, like... What's the right word? Like, strenuous exercises. There appears to be a way up there on the other side. Maybe I'll go back the way I came. Take a right. Oh, here we go. Take a right again. Yes, cat, can I help you? Whee! I think that was it, right? Enough cave diving videos to see how this ends. 5 friends went into a cave and only one came out. They were stuck in a cave called the Murder Uber Death Cave, and they decided to go in there without telling anybody. This is their story. I wonder how this one will end. Is that the spooky floating one? Yeah, whatever, Drew. The Nutty Putty Cave. I'm not sure I'd go into a Nutty Putty Cave. They went into a cave, rainy, with no phone, didn't tell anybody, with no map, and it's never been explored before. And every single 5 feet they went, they added TNT to each of the roof struts, and blasted it in one fell swoop. They discovered a tiny crawl hole that was only 1 inch by 1 inch and decided to go in there feet first. This place looks nice. Oh, this is like a redone version of the church in the original version. Hello. Oh my god, what a Chad. Like a mouth monster. It looks like it's missing its head. Hmm. Underwater cave diving. 5 friends went underwater cave diving. Not a single one of them had any sort of oxygen tank. They found a cave that allowed them to dive into a completely blind... Look at this Chad. See his ass though. Oh my goodness. He's that naked man. Wasn't very nice, was it? Do not trust it. Do not look away. I looked away. I looked away twice. That was the, I should take this. Is he coming after me? Oh my god! Uh-oh. It's following me. It moves really quick when you're not looking. Ugh! Ah! I'll just wax you one. I thought it was gonna do something scary. That's a bit disappointing. Dude, I'm looking where we're going. Dude, chill! I feel like brethren is stuck on the other side somewhere. You can hear him, like... I think he's going back. Darry's got, like... You know, he's got the chicken tikka tummy. I love these, like, weird naked, like... baked bean dudes. 5 friends went cave diving to the meat mincer machine at the local slaughter shop. They were never heard from again. If somebody says to you, I found a new cave system no one ever explored before, and it might be the home of ancient eldritch rituals, we should go without telling anybody where we've gone, and it's 10 miles away from the nearest explored cave, you should totally do it. Oh my god, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil is legitimately so funny. Oh, it's this section. This has been... This before had the guy following you. I wonder if it still does. When you got so far into here, like the weird thing that followed you was like, meh. The human must listen to us, alright? Only it can stop the human witch's ritual, alright? Not a lot of time. In her graveyard, she holds 3 effigies of power that you must destroy. Oh, I can do that, probably. Burn the effigies, stop her. I feel that burning a witch is a bit of a social faux pas. Yeah, this in here, in the original version, does anyone remember? When we got into this church, we had to keep looking behind us because the 2, behind you gribblers were following us. Maybe he was supposed to be still, and I bugged him out. Is that an effigery? Do you reckon this isn't an effigery? It looks effigery. Take it with me. Up. Up. It's making weird effigery related noises, so I can only assume so. Are they different shapes? Do I have different effigeries to burn? You love using hot heretics? Mmm. Mmm. Alright. Let's get roasty toasty then, I guess. It's the furnace from my dream. I need to find Liv's. Yeah. Oh, it's you again, is it? Ow. This dude's got no show. Look at him vibrating menacingly. Hey! What the? I think after a bit he gets a bit butthurt, you're not staring at him anymore. They weren't very well hidden, were they? Oh, well, we made it back. That's nice. Oh god, hello. Mother? A complete waste, and to think I'd chosen you. You only delayed the inevitable. I'll find others to sacrifice and begin the ritual all over. Your efforts were in vain, I'm afraid. I'll take great pleasure in ripping you apart. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That's very different to the original one. That's kind of cool, though. I mean, you know, for a 9-foot tall Dommy Mommy, I've seen worse. I think this was a clever little redo, and I assume there's, like, additional, like, endings and stuff, just like the original, you know, but... I guess if you had all the seals, the ending might be different. I'd assume so, yeah. Most of these, like, indie horror games work on the... Did you get all the gribbly bits, and then, you get a new ending? Ending 1 of 5, there you go, sure enough. That's probably the basic bitch ending. Where does continue put you? Oh, back at Gribbler Town. Okay, that's interesting. Like, I think it was just like the, yeah, the original had something very similar, which was actually a nice touch. I think this was cool. I think I actually really like the new models and stuff they did. I think that the pacing of the story was was actually pretty decent there. I know the original game had some real wacky endings as well, which was quite fun. Is Cthulhu a minor deity? I don't think so. I think in Gribbly old Lovecrafty land, he's a big man on Krampus. I thought. I think in like Crab was saying, I think in the absolute big grand scheme of things, he's not like the big king on. He's not going to be flushing other gods' heads down toilets, but he's still a pretty big man. Yeah, Yog's a big man. Azathoth is like some sort of like horrible central galaxy like dreaming gribbler. That was cool. I wonder what else has like really changed. I wonder if someone's done a big playthrough of Helltown Revival. I assume they probably have. When did it come out, actually? So look, kind of curious. July 19th, 2025. Oh, actually, it was like, wow, it was like a whole year ago. Yeah, somebody. Apparently there's 5 endings, yeah. Let's have a look. How do you get the different endings? Let's have a look. Helltown Revival endings. Here we go. All secrets and endings. Let's see. Let's use the power of the internet to see if it can tell us, shall we? I'm kind of curious. Alright, let's see. What have we got to do? Oh, it's literally just a video walkthrough. So number 1 is the bad ending. That's the one we got. There's an escape ending. An unholy embrace. You can defeat the Gribbler. And there's some other stuff. I guess can you do the same things over? There's already a guide. So look. Oh, here we go. Achievements. Ending. Oh, here we go. Ending 1. Okay, so let's see. I think for the different ends, you have to do quite a lot of different stuff, actually. Let's see what else. Ending 1 was what we did, which is break all the crystals, get binned. The ending 2 is literally just piecing the fuck out. That's great. Ending 2 is like, it's foggy. Nah, we out. Like, you know, he had that dream. Like, Lilith Nun Lady was like, trying to like, wreck him in his sleep or whatever. And he was like, actually, you know what? I don't think I will. That sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, no wonder like some of the ending stuff's actually really specific. I think the original one was a bit like that too. Is there a way for an ending where you get Pagan Min to come back from a dinner? That's quite a funny one as well. Just wait like 10 minutes or something. So for one of the endings, you gotta like, on the very first day, I think you have to do like some very, very specific stuff. Find a stone tablet, like interact with a stone monument inside of a cave. You gotta interact with the stone monument multiple times. If you snuff it, you can enter a different world by choosing swim down. Wacky. And you're right, for the proper ending, you gotta get all the runes. There's quite a few, actually. I'm always useless at finding all the endings in these games. That's why I like, sometimes I watch like someone like Manly Badass Hero who has like, you know, spends like hours sussing it all out. I'm like, I can enjoy this without having to do all the hard work. This is fantastic. I think that was very cool. I think that was a nice little upgrade, and I think that was a pretty fun little changing to the original. It's 21 seal. I think it's 18, I think, but yeah. I'm just terrible at like... Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm just terrible, really, at finding, going through and like finding tiny little bits of like stuff on like walls and things. I've always been infamously like just terrible at it. I think the only game I've ever managed to do that kind of stuff properly was Banjo-Kazooie, I reckon. Otherwise, I have a horrible case of the bad. No, that was cool. I'm impressed with that. That was nice. It was nice to see that again, actually. It was nice to see that again. I speedrun Resident Evil games. Yeah, but I know where the stuff is on those. Those aren't so bad. You know, it's fine. What else should we play? We got a good, like, at least half an hour. Any suggestions or anything anyone have a quick look at? Or we can do for a little bit of time? I'm not dead yet. I had the I'm Lemsip powered. Didn't the Brits apologize about Joan of Arc? I have no idea. Bit of a strange segue. I don't recall. Show off Hell is Us for everyone? Hell is Us is really interesting, but the only downside is I don't know if the bit I'm in is there's much to see, because I'm in the middle of sleuthing, I think. So I don't know how sleuthy we can get. Yeah, so I'm a bit worried, like, if I did show off, Hell is Sus. Hell is Us is actually really good, by the way. Like, it's really, really fun. Orc Massage. It's a fine game for fine people. I'm trying to think what I've got installed that we can have a quick nosy at. Do you know what gives me the fear? Is that, you know, it's almost been 3 months since we played Ruined Nurse. Actually, I can't count. I'm sorry, it's been 2 months. Doesn't give me quite the fear, actually. That's mild fear. Partial fear. I received a gift. At Dead of Night is part horror film, part horror game, and part ghost hunt. What is that? Vaguely remember bookmarking that too. Let's have a look. Thank you, dude. Dead of Night. I don't think it's this one somehow. I think this is at Dead of Night, right? This is at Dead of Night. Let me try. I'm trying to find it and see what it looks like. At Dead of Night. At Dead of Night? At Dead of Night. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. Very kind. The only reason I'm not gonna, this is why I quickly looked it up, and the only reason I'm gonna send that one back to you is because I watched someone play the entire thing, and I'm obviously very grateful, but it would be no surprises for me on that one. Yeah. But thank you. I much appreciated, my dude. Much appreciated. The thought was very generous. But yeah, that's a horror game, which is like a live action one done by the was it the ones who did the investigation game we played, I think. It's like an FMV game set in like a hotel where there's like a crazy guy following you around. IR Photoggen. Cthulhu Photoggen. Yeah, they were, yeah. That's really cool. So I'll tell you what, since we just chat for a sec. On my wish list at the moment, this isn't me plugging, by the way. This is just, I put things on my wish list for future streams. So I'm just having a quick look. So, things that I've got in here. So, someone wanted to do recently, Kronos the New Dawn, which I've been told is very, 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 very good. I think we'll do that once Metal Gear's done, or Alice is done, I guess. So, Kronos the New Dawn is something I want to do pretty soon, I think. That looks really good. It's like a horror game done by the people who did Silent Hill 2. The remake for Silent Hill 2, which looks quite cool. Silent Hill F. Obviously, a new Silent Hill game is coming out. Gotta be doing that. Looking forward to trying that out. Silent Hill F, set in Japan in the 80s, I think it is. Seems really cool. There is Heartworm, which is a Heartworm, which is like a survival horror retro-looking game. Looks quite interesting. Yeah, a new Silent Hill. Yeah, have you not seen it? Should I I'll put the trailer on. Hold on, I'll put the trailer on. Hold on, which one of my many dubious tabs do I need to close a minute? Gotta watch out for all the giraffe porn. Here we go. Silent Hill Fuff trailer. I'm not sure if there's like a launch trailer for this. There's a reveal trailer, release date trailer, 3 months ago. It's 3 minutes long. Is that alright? There's a story trailer. That might be better. I don't know. I generally don't know. All the trailers are all roughly the same, surely. Will this do? We can watch the Bruja thing as well if you want to see that in a sec, actually, as well. There we go. Don't know how loud this is. This is Silent Hill Fuff. Vampire Bloodlines 2 has a release date? It does, not too long from now either. Metalpipe.wav. I love me metalpipe.wav.
You saved my life and laid claim to my soul. In turn, I shall save your soul.
I'm pretty sure it's got dual language as well, so you can play this all in Japanese, I believe.
Of your own self.
That is a frame rate choice, though, I will say. Oof.
What is this place?
This way.
Silent Hill Japan, outrageous.
Better get going.
I actually really like the idea of doing something completely different with Silent Hill. Like, I think that's cool. Oh my goodness. It's done by the guy who did, When They Cry, isn't it? Like the story, like the visual novel, the slightly weird visual novels. Apparently they're all really good.
With that in mind, today's a bit too extraordinary.
I don't know if it's like completely unrelated though.
This is where you are.
Someone said something about the White Claudia being related. The drug? Higurashi, that's it, yeah. Thank you, I'm glad you remembered.
It's time to say your goodbyes. You're going to kill them with your own hands. What's going on?
Oh, that poor girl's knees.
It's got my home too. The halls, the doors, everything's changed.
Clothing damage. Disgusting.
Tell me, who are you? Please. Just die.
Wow, rude. That was completely unnecessary. I think we should probably hit her with a pipe.
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
With a pipe.
Yes.
Dunk. Like the third birthday. We don't talk about that though, do we?
No. It had to be done.
We don't talk about that game.
As I could.
I think that looks pretty fucking cool. TBH. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know. I would assume it's related to our lovely town of Silent Hill in some way, shape, or form. Because it would be a little bit weird otherwise, right? It's out next week, yeah. Or is it 24th? Like, what is it? 8 days? Nice. Let's have a look at the Vampire Bruja trailer then. Is it Bruja, isn't it? Here we go. This one's a bit shorter, but we can have a good look. Here you go. Bruja. Is everyone ready for some Bruja? Are you ready for some punching? Though I think, interestingly, I think Fire is supposed to be a true Bruja, as in, like, the intellectual Brujas. Ready?
I have always known the Bruja to rail against the status quo, to fight for their beliefs.
Now this city has a fine crop of Bruja.
Well met, kin.
The hell you call me, runoff?
Only what I would call anyone who hailed from the learned clan.
Remind me to steer you.
The learned clan.
You'll like it.
Most Brujas still aren't too fond of the Camarilla. Starving ferrets in a sack. That's how we were, that's how we are.
Max is Benny's sire. Some folks get it the wrong way around.
Benny is important to you. I was a piece of shit when I was mortal too. And I started to figure most assholes are just scared, deep down.
Listen, you're new here. Do this for
I love that lady's gnarly scars.
And who exactly is us?
What's interesting, sorry to pause it, what's interesting is that you can actually change, like fire here. You can give her scars and stuff. I assume that's fire, it looks like her. Now that's quite cool. Like, I wonder how much, like, facial, like, changes and stuff you can do. That looks cool.
Us.
She had to have those scars before she said, not true, actually. Like, if you look, that could have been an Inquisition. Like, holy damage on vampires stays. So they can be branded. Don't forget, think about Ash from Bloodlines 1, and think about Galeb from Swansong. If they get damaged by something that's faith-powered, it actually does scar them. So that is something that can happen to them as well, which is really interesting.
Do this for us and I'll counter defeat.
I love, like, the random punks. It's great. Where were we? Nah, it's fine. Just everyone again.
And who exactly is us?
The court calls us anarchs. We can open doors for you, will be a goddamn...
No one's doing the dance, though. A little bit sad. I love Lightning Strike. Get to Fist of the North Star people.
So like a brouhaha to reek of undesirables.
Oh, sorry. While Lou's getting a bit sad. What sort of cosmetic stuff do we have here then? Let's see. Alright, that's the coats. Looks nice. I like the that drifter coat. It looks quite good. There's some nice looking outfits actually. I think some really cool looking outfits. So that's like the brouhaha like coat here, and you've got various like jackets and stuff. That looks quite nice. It seems to have more customization than the first one actually did. The first one has basically zero customization. You obviously get a set... In the first one, you pick your clan. That clan has a set model, and that's it. You don't get to pick anything about hair color, eye color, or anything like that. You obviously have different clothes with the different armors, but that's kind of it, right? But what the first one did have was the ability, obviously, to roleplay in your character a bit more, because they weren't a set character. Because, like, Fire is obviously a person, kind of like V is a person in a way. Yeah, exactly what Crab said. Crab said it better than I did, but you get that idea. I do like the different hairs and the different colors. There seems to be a decent amount, which is nice. Absolute. Look at those fucking eyebrows on Fire. She's rocking that.
Suppose I must simply endure.
Damn, you're a big one. Want me to massage those big old
Find your own place to pitch your tent. Open your mouth again, and I shall reach in and take your tongue. I have slain my share of fellow.
See, that's interesting. Male Fire there saying that, right? Also, while the facial animation isn't insane, I do like the way they're mocapping scenes. Like, I do like, for example, here, Male Fire is using their finger when they're talking. I think that's actually a surprisingly nice touch. I think that makes them feel a bit more alive. Ironically, a little bit more alive. But one thing I did like out of this is Male Fire saying, I've killed my fair share of fellow Bruja, which sort of indicates at least some differences between the dialogue, depending on what clan you are, which is is probably the bare minimum I expect, but it's nice to see it confirmed.
I have slain my share of fellow.
Yeah, that's nice. That's actually really nice.
I have no issue doing it again.
Yeah. Another good trailer. Honestly, another nice looking trailer. Tomorrow we'll find out some news about Bloodline 2, of course. It really looks like Cyberpunk. It does a little bit. It's something we've been talking about as I've been playing Bloodlines 1 again for the little challenge run we've done. And the first game's combat isn't great, as much as I love it. The combat in the first game is basic, perhaps is the right word. And there's a lot of it. Now, if they get the combat feeling fun in this, that multiple playthroughs as different clans will be quite fun, just purely combat-wise alone, that will be really nice. If they make it so that the clans feel substantially different in dialogue and allow you to roleplay different ways, even better. Good stuff. What's that, Crab? Bloodlines 2 is allegedly not much of an RPG. I think it's going to be an action RPG, in the same vein that, like, I think it's going to be, like, you know, like, in the same vein that, other action RPGs, like, I'm trying to think of a first person, not like Deus Ex, but
You get a lewd.
perhaps more like the modern Deus Ex.
Everybody gets
Actually, yeah, probably like, maybe like Mankind Divided and, like, the other one, perhaps. Hello, Kitty. Oh, Republic, thank you so much, man. Republic Meatbag dropping in with the... Talking too much. With all the subs. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you very, very much. That's really kind. Oh, Lou, my beloved. I do like some of the options here. It looks quite nice. I respect Fire's extreme eyebrow game. That's cool. Got the plague, yeah. The plague, the fear. Thank you, Republic Meatbag. As always, you're an absolute gent, dude. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for the support. Lovely, lovely person. It's a tough act to follow. It is. I'm trying not to overly romanticize how much I love Bloodlines 1. And I've been doing that. I've been trying to talk it through as I've been going through this run recently. And it genuinely is probably one of, if not my favorite game ever, Bloodlines 1. The dialogue, the world, the setting, there's so many things I love about it. But there's also so many things that I think, obviously, like, have aged or are not, are not great. And there's definitely flaws I overlook because I love the game so much. And the combat is definitely one of them. The combat in Bloodlines, it's just bad, baby. It just bad. It bad. There's lots of different things you can do. You can shoot, you can melee, you can use disciplines and stuff, but ultimately it kind of boils down to the same left click, left click, left click. There's not a massive amount of variety in that. So it'll be interesting to see what Bloodlines 2 can do combat-wise, especially with 20 years head start, to see what sort of differences there are. I hope that'd be something. The creative director likened the game less to BG3 and more like a module of D&D. Do you know what? I think that's probably okay. BG3 is a very unique experience in a sense. It's a massive playground, isn't it? Whereas I don't necessarily... I know this sounds a bit silly, and perhaps you feel free to mock away in a second if you like, but I don't necessarily want a massive playground. What I want is a reasonably directed experience, story-wise, that tells an intriguing tale with some different ways to allow me to go through that world, as opposed to a full playground. With the full playground, it allows me full control over the game, and I can do tons and tons and tons of different things. But a more directed experience, obviously, there's potentially less ways to go completely ham, but perhaps some interesting ways to like play the game nonetheless. I think that's kind of what they're inviting people to expect with the name. Possibly, yeah. So, I'm going to get... Do you mind if I get paint out? Does anyone care? Because it helps me explain what I'm thinking. Does anyone mind if I get the delicious Microsoft Paint out? Can I capture paint? That is not quite what I was hoping for. Okay, maybe paint's not going to work. Never mind. It was worth a go. I'll have to... I think the new version of Paint is unfortunately a bit crap. You go look at Fire instead. I have to open up Paint to make a point, I know. Well, apparently not, because it doesn't work on Windows 11. Absolutely scam. So, with Bloodlines 1, so what have we got? And this is the important thing. Again, I want to... And I'm trying to be as impartial as I can, because I love Bloodlines 1, obviously. You guys know that, right? What you've got with Bloodlines 1 is what I would say is possibly more akin to something like Deus Ex, right? What I think the changes are going to be? What do you mean changes in particular? Do you mean like the DLC changes or just the game as a whole? Loki? the DLC changes, I suspect the 2 clans will be made available to everybody. I suspect the 2 clans will be... I don't want to call it free DLC because that widens me up a little bit. I think they've managed to convince Paradox that the clans will be available and that the Premium Edition will probably have different things in there. If they're feeling extremely spicy, a story expansion, which would be very cool and extremely welcome. If they're developing it after the fact, that'd be really cool. Like new quests and some other stuff. The somewhat monkey paw version of this would be they will give the 2 clans, the Toreador and the La Sombra, for free, but the Premium Edition has further paid for clans after the fact. I think that's the monkey paw version, which is you get 2 clans for free, and then there's further clans coming in the future, which is paid for. Oh no, the super monkey paw version. Everyone that pre-ordered the game, yeah. No, I don't think that would work because they cancelled. They did the whole cancelling thing, didn't they? I think to avoid any more bad press, I strongly suspect tomorrow we will see that they are making the clan DLC available to everybody. They could go a slightly sillier route and make it cheaper and still charge for it. I don't think they will. I think they will just do it, which will help the press. Now, the extreme cynic in me says that they expected this blowback all along, and they said they were going to sell the 2 clans as DLC only to change their mind at a later date to give it a real marketing boost closer towards launch. But that is extraordinarily tinfoil hatty, and I think that might be a bit unlikely. But that maybe that's extremely cynical. Who knows? But yeah. I think there's some really interesting stuff here. I do like Fire's. I think Fire has a nice face. I think they've done quite a good. They're not perfect, but I think she's quite expressive, and I think she's quite detailed. I think she looks quite good. Like obviously, it's not like AAA levels of detail, but I think she has a pretty good like expressive face, and I think that's quite nice. You're normally pretty cynical, but that kind of incompetence is fully in line with Out-of-Touch publishers. Yeah, I think so. They introduced 2 clans as DLC just so it looked better when they make 1 clan DLC. It could be that 1 clan for free, 1 clan charge, but my suspicion, simply because they are refunding the PlayStation ones, means that whatever they were offering in the premium package is simply not there anymore. They have to provide the refunds on that particular storefront. So whatever they're doing, it is not looking the same. But of course, this is purely guesswork on my part. I genuinely have no idea. I don't have any insider knowledge. This is just my speculation. We will find out tomorrow, won't we? But this is what I'm suspecting. I was thinking they moved Toreador and Banu around, placing Toreador in the main game. I think it's a guarantee that Toreador will be in there, frankly. I think Toreador being the main one. It could be they leave La Sombra as DLC. I still think just for the sake of optics, they'll make both of them free. And they'll do other DLC. That would be my... If I had to recommend anything to them as a way of like placating feedback, that would be my first thing. Would be doing that. But I think that'd be the best case scenario. Both clans completely in the base game for free. And doing new additional DLC further down the line would be the win-win, right? Honestly, that'd be a legitimate win. We get more game. The Premium Edition has some additional value to it still, which is nice for those who've had it pre-ordered for a billion years. And there's some additional stuff there. I don't think they necessarily will, but we will see. Removing clans from the base game to switch around with DLC would be even worse. I don't think they could. I think they've done too much marketing around that. I don't think any of the clans will be going into DLC that are currently in the game. No way. DLC Mount could be hilarious. La Sombra and Hakato, usually behind a paywall. Like, we will find out tomorrow, won't we? We will find out. I strongly suspect both clans that are currently marked as DLC will be part of the main game. Monkey Paw version that they give 1, and 1 remains DLC. Super Monkey Paw version, both clans are still DLC, but you can unlock some of their disciplines in the game, but to get all of them you have to pay. That would be pretty bad, but possible, I guess. I don't think they would. I think that'd be the stupidest of both worlds. Malcolm would 100% record new recorded dialogue. Yeah, it would, and I think that'd be really cool if they did it. I don't think they would, but I think that'd be very cool. Super Monkey Paw. They're adding more paid clans DLC. I think that would be regular Monkey Paw, because if we get the regular, those two, if we get Toreador and La Sombra as, quote, for free, quote, quote, aka should be in the fucking game anyway, but we get them, quote, for free, then I don't mind as much if they are, like, the thing is about DLC, right? If they are now, right this second, freshly developing 2 new clans as part of the premium edition, I am okay with that, because they have to pay to make that. So for me giving them money to make things is perfectly fine and an acceptable currency exchange. They say, we are going to do new clans, and for this you need to pay for it. But we haven't made them yet, and we are going to make them. That is okay. Like, I'm fine with that. That's essentially a mini expansion, or whatever you want to call it. Fine. No, the current DLC standard, just simply adding more on top of that. Oh, you're right, that would be incredibly cursed. I'll give you that. DLC clans free. All clans pre-set and go now individual DLCs. That's extremely cursed. There's some funny ones there for sure. I definitely think we're gonna see, sorry for being so gravelly, by the way. My throat's still a bit scuffed. I definitely think Toreador are gonna be in the game for sure. La Sombra, I'm 50-50 on. I think it would be, I still think the smart business decision, genuinely, the smart business decision and the PR gain is worth more than the money gain. It's just making both of them as part of the base game permanently, and then making something new with what you're going to do with the premium edition. A couple of new quests, a new clan entirely, old Bloodline 1 fan favorite coming back as part of the premium edition. That's a bit cursed, but again, if they have to make it brand new, I'm okay with paying for it. If they have to, like, redevelop something new. PR isn't their strong suit? No, it isn't. Oof, no, it isn't. It really, really isn't. Yeesh. Some weird DLC offshoots. That would be kind of interesting. Is clans that are like sub-clans of existing ones. That would be cool. And that would be an acceptable version of DLC. Like, with slightly different disciplines. That'd be funny. A Jack body pillow? Oh, fuck yeah, I'd buy that. Jack body pillow on one side, cab driver on the other. Hit me. Copyrighted by me. You can't claim that. Sorry. Now, what I was going to say before we still talk about the DLC, and I'm trying not to embellish what Bloodlines 1 is, but Bloodlines 1 is four main hubs, which are pretty small, with 2 to 3 enterable locations in each-ish. Some with, like, little extra locations, but they're all reasonably small, I guess. And then, so you got, well, like, I guess the better way, 3 to 4, like, main locations with a few little extra, like, bits in each hub. Yes, kitty, you're purring. Yes, you sit on me. Yes. I talk about vampire and Jeanette comes sits on my lap. Yes, kitty. Oh, let me just nuke that ad break a second, sorry. And, yeah, so, like, you have 4 hubs and a few, like, dungeons, so to speak. I think if we get the equivalent of that in terms of its size, I'm pretty happy with that. I hope the new hub provides it. I know the new hub is one big area, so it's one location as opposed to multiple, but it's a lot bigger. Obviously, with the technology we have today compared to 2004, that's much, much easier to do. And the thing about the new hub, I don't know if we can actually see it. Let me have a look at the live stream? Oh my god, I forgot about the guy who gets absolutely bricked.
Is that an inventory or just a codex?
This was them playing the game. This poor guard. This poor guard.
So far we don't have much because we've just started, so we're gonna get through it.
Would it be nice to see something other than the beginning? We've already seen multiple times.
Yay!
Well, there's
Rip that guy. Anyway, I don't know if we got some points we can see the hub. There was a bit where they were listening to the radio, which made me very happy. Oh, is this the is this the different clan things? I don't want to look at it too much, to be honest, because I don't want to, like, spoil myself, I guess. Oh, check this out. Here we go. They were listening to the radio. This makes me quite excited.
Game tells us to go here, so of course we're not going to go here. We're
The
going
Bet
to
of Night.
because why not? Because there's something there.
No, go. Where's the radio? Here we go.
Freebie.
You want me to sell beeswax?
Oh, the voice. It's just.
I love we got a crazy radio again. Makes me happy.
I love reading all of these as well.
I love the beginning Fantasy 7. It's my favorite game.
I knew she was in there.
We have to go to the ads part.
I wonder how long the radio is again, because the Dev of Night was quite long. I wonder if the Bet of Night will be a good hour or so.
Ads are
Will there be romance options? Apparently, yes, but not traditional romances because it's vampires. But apparently there are going to be some sort of romantic-y things in there, which is interesting. I wonder if there'd be more akin to, like, as Jeanette so kindly putting it, popping on Jeanette's love rocket. Or, you know, as you can in the main game, or like, you know, when you can sleep with Romero. I wonder if it's going to be silly things like that, or whether it's a bit more in-depth. Who knows? I think V5 does treat vampires and vampire banging a little bit different than the old World of Darkness. I think it happens more often. Old World of Darkness, they're a bit more stickler for it, but they had one of the adverts on this as well. Oh, here we go. Check this out.
Know how it turns out. Okay, my darlings, it's time for this guy to get paid. But don't go leaving me high and
Which one is that? Is in the first one?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh
yeah!
Spilled red wine all over my couch. The guests are coming in a minute.
Clean all your accidental messes with Stain Eliminator, made from ingredients that work like magic, but our lawyer says they can't say that, so it's made with science, which is almost as good.
This will free up so much time. Thanks, Stain Eliminator.
Stain Eliminator for when
Eliminator
life
is
gives
the
you messes.
worst name I've ever heard.
I like we got fake adverts again. Oh my god, is this cat? Wait, try this. Oh, that's some good friggin' chicken. Yeah, I don't know how much radio there is. Ah, here we go. Here's the hub. Here's them walking around a little bit. Let me just read them a sec.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid spoilers anyway, so I don't want to hear too much. But here's they can zoom around the hub a little bit. Here's the hub map. Again, I don't know how big this actually is. I think the red ones are ones you can walk into or go in. I guess. I don't know. Maybe more of those open up later. Because apparently a lot of stuff you can't do until you introduce yourself to the local prince and the primogens. But I know that the hub is really vertical this time around as well. So you can like jump on roofs and you can like do like very like Dishonored-y. You can like get above street level and stuff. Railroad, yeah, exactly, yeah. Apparently it's like an introductory quest. Like you basically you basically go around to say hello to everyone. Apparently you can ignore it. But that's how you get some more of the side quests and stuff open up. Yeah. The map looks interesting. Like it's one big hub. And it's hard to say how big it is. Hard to sort of say how big it is really. There's like some sort of like blood sense. I guess that's supposed to be Auspex, I would assume. You off, cat? Right. Yeah, it looks neat. It looks really neat. I am desperately trying to avoid any sort of spoilers because I obviously want to experience it all on stream, as we do. But there's some really interesting stuff here. I do appreciate these two ladies just fucking around and like just mucking about and showing stuff off. It was pleasant to see. I watched a reasonable bit of this, like, and so I saw the radio and stuff. I was actually really happy to see that because they have a lot of confidence in just mucking around and showing stuff off in the game, which was really quite nice. I liked that a lot. It was. Do you have to malt all over my desk? Really? I hoovered earlier. Do you mind? The DLC would be a full sewer level. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Absolutely cursed. Yeah, your new DLC is a Bloodlines 1, like nostalgia pack. You're like, oh nice, what's in it? It'll be the Society of Leopold stage and the sewers. Oh. But we've added more baddies in the sewers. Oh no. And we made the hitboxes worse. Oh no. What? Yeah, that's a good point. What would be the worst things to add as a nostalgia pack that isn't just the sewers? What could be a terrible thing to add from Bloodlines 1? We added as part. Actually, no. This would be kind of. I'd actually kind of enjoy this, but as part of the Bloodlines 1 nostalgia pack, we made the NPCs all 3 polygons again. It introduced like low polygon girl. The guy who gives like a blowy to the guy in the alleyways. You know, she's got like one static face, like a GoldenEye character, and like a solid lump of hair. Oh my god, the dancing, I would legitimately buy dancing DLC. If it was $4.99, I would be that guy who ruins it for everyone else by buying it. And I'm sorry. I'm saying sorry now, but I'd buy it. And you can blame me for that. You can blame me for that, but I would buy it. I would be the horse armor guy, but for vampire, I'm sorry. It would be my fault the games got worse. Unlock Bleeding Mercurio. He lays on your couch with a variety of voice acting volumes, where they definitely recorded it in different days. What is that? Is that my rib? No, it's just a broken bottle. I needed that for a new kidney. It's the Elizabeth Dane, but you have to go on the deck. Oof, that's a pretty bad one. It's the Chinatown temple where Ming Zhao hangs out, but we've turned up the chanting volume by 400%. Oh god. Okay, Cursed DLC. Okay, Cursed DLC. We've added all of the Chinatown voice actors back exactly as they were. Accents and all. There you go. That'd be some pretty Cursed DLC. You want to enjoy Vampire, but every time you try and do a screenshot of it on Twitter, people try and cancel you instead. Could you imagine? Mr. Ox DLC. There is something in this store for everyone. And you're like, oh, nice. Oh my god, I know what I want. I want the flat fucking rat as DLC. You know the rat with his little bumhole hanging out in Mr. Ox's store? I want that as like a little keychain or something. That'd be good DLC. Give me that flat rat. What a king. The Jade figurines, where they always fly off. Oh, that's pretty cursed. Necklace, make everyone witness it. That'd be great. That'd be really good. Oh, I know. Prince LaCroix DLC. Instead of playing as Fire, you play as Prince LaCroix. And everyone treats you like complete shit the entire run through. It's Prince LaCroix, but every other NPC is the fledgling just bullying you. That'd be pretty funny. You said worst DLC, not the best. Okay. Alright. We've changed every single regular NPC into that weird booby monster from the sewers with the terrible hitbox. Werewolf waiting for the ski lift DLC. Every single encounter now has the werewolf in it. It chases you. And it glitches through walls just like the original and tries to fucking bin you. Damsel DLC, but it's just a poster. I've heard that Damsel's in the game. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that Damsel's apparently in the game. I hope she is. That'd be great. Get to rip off someone's wizard shoot. The entirety of Bloodlines 1 remastered in the new engine, but it's all from the POV of the corpse and the sarcophagus. Everything, you just hear muffled voices for the entire playthrough, and like truck noises as they move you around. That'd be so funny. That's genius. Damsel's one of the few good things in the first game they might actually use. Yeah, I think it's reasonably likely Damsel will show up in some way. Do you know my personal wish list? Jeanette showing up, Damsel showing up, Jack either being mentioned or showing up. Those 3 would be really cool. Weird out there like wish list thing. I'd love to see older Venus running a bar in Seattle, still wearing something completely inappropriate, and she's now like 50. All hail our old Venus Queen. I'd love it. That'd actually be really cool, like an older goth girl, just like rocking up still. Money, right? And she's still talking to Orifice. Yeah, of course. What? I can't hear you. Oh, you know, I'd love Max to be in the game, but I know I don't know the outcome. I haven't actually checked, but I know his voice actor wasn't very well, which is a real shame. Because Max is an absolute giga chad, as we know. Chunk showing up, have been sired by Jeanette, and now they're married. Oh my god, that would be cursed. Fucking hell. I actually feel bad being mean to Chunk. Does anyone else? I feel straight up bad being mean to Chunk. Wait, what? Bruh, what is that thumbnail? That is a thumbnail of Elif and Mr. Moist or something, or Mr. Wet from the cancelled version of the other game. The fuck? That's kind of bizarre. Chang was just doing his best. I was just trying my best. Trying my best. That's a sick bit of lighting. I don't know if that's like a bit of lighting reflecting off this guy's glasses. That's pretty cool though. This is the sheriff, I think. I think they said, didn't they? Yeah, Benny, the Camarilla sheriff. I kind of love how he looks. I think he's got a pretty intimidating vibe going on with the suit. I think he looks quite nice. That's cool. Mr. Gimbal Weapon Pack DLC. I think I could believe that actually legitimately being real. I could legitimately believe there's going to be a fucking wobbly arm DLC. I could take him. You reckon you could have him? Is it the suit that makes you think? He is kind of like, he's not super broad-shouldered, to be fair. It's a well-fitting suit, though. Like, that guy's had that measured. That's nice. Chunk has 1 million brothers and are all guards in Seattle. Yeah, they're all twins or whatever. Triplets. In a fight, right? In a fight. I can't believe it's like what is it? It's a month and a week or so until we actually get our hands on the game. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's gonna be like. I really am. I hope it's good. I really do, because I'm gonna be streaming it a lot. So if it's not good, this is gonna be a bit awkward. You guys have to put up with like mediocre streams for a bit. It's actually coming out, yeah. What was it? October 21? There you go. You've been free from giving me a cat cushion. Mine was doing it, but now they're off dinner or anything again. All right, lovely people. I can feel my throat getting really, really rough, so I'm gonna stop yapping. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little horror game tonight and this quick whip through with the Bloodlines trailer and Silent Hill F trailers. I think that's gonna be quite nice. Tomorrow should be. I think we'll do Alice again tomorrow, just to sort of do that, and then back to Schlampire the day afterwards. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. Republic, thank you again for the gifties. And thank you to some anonymous gifties earlier as well, which was very nice. We had various gifties and other subs from other people as well, which is all very lovely of people. Thank you. So, take care, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon, alright? Take care, all. Good night.